What's up, guys? Have you ever noticed how some people climb a little differently at the gym? Some people gracefully reach for that next hold or jump across. Today we're going to talk about the difference between static and dynamic climbing. What's up, guys? My name's Nate and we are the Verdigo Voces. I got Gray and Bella climbing with me today, and we're going to take a look at what's better, dynamic or static climbing. We're going to send some problems. I'll be climbing dynamically, Gray will be climbing statically, and Bella, she's going to see what works best. Alright guys, let's take a look at this black V2 first. Dynamic climbing can be defined by a lot of momentum-based movements, going from a balanced position to an unbalanced position, and then back to a balanced one. This is often seen when a climber launches from one hold to the next with a lot of power and speed, as I've been doing in this problem. Felt good. Alright, let's talk about static climbing. This can be defined by maintaining a constant state of balance as you move from one hold to the next with slow and controlled movements. Static climbing has a stronger emphasis on using technique because you have to really consider each hand and foot placement as well as overall body positioning, as Gray has been on this climb. When it comes to deciding whether you're going to climb a route statically or dynamically, there are two main factors that are involved. The first is the climber's individual body type. Every climber will have a somewhat natural inclination when it comes to climbing styles that is largely based off their height, weight, strength, and overall confidence. The second is simply the route. If the next hold is too far to reach statically, a more dynamic move might be required. Okay, so let's take a look at this white V3 and pay attention to see how each climber is approaching this problem. Notice how I'm making big moves in this climb, as dynamic climbing usually consists of skipping lots of holds, getting my way to the top. Dynamic climbing. Now take a look at even the speed that Grayson's climbing at. Climbing very slowly, paying attention to each foot placement and even hand placement. Now take notice how Grayson is shifting his weight, maintaining a balanced center of gravity, moving from hold to hold, making his way to the top.
What just happened? Toe cramp? What just happened?
What's gonna be Bella?
I don't know.
I think you should try dynamically.
Okay.
I think you can do it statically, but
I do. But I can't.
just send it.
I can't do it dynamically like you do it dynamically. I need some junk.
Take a look at how Bella really does a great job at mixing dynamic and static climbing. Some of her movements are very powerful with a lot of speed and momentum, and others are really methodical in the way that she places her hands and feet as she finishes this problem. Watch as we climb this purple V5, and we'll talk about some of the pros and cons of climbing dynamically or statically. One of the major benefits to climbing dynamically is the simple reality that some holds aren't within your natural reaching distance, and a dynamic move will be the only way to send the problem. Dynamic climbing can be more energy efficient in that you can spend less time on the wall, skipping holds and sending the route a lot faster, and for some, it might just be more fun with some added points for flashiness. With any dynamic move, there's more risk of missing the next hold and falling. Also, you run the risk of burning unnecessary energy when moving back to your point of balance.
How'd you feel about that?
Pretty good. Those poles kind of get in your way. I've hit my head a couple times. When approaching some problems, static climbing might be the only option. This is especially apparent when you have very small hand and footholds. Because static climbing is heavily dependent on technique, it's great for improving your overall climbing capacity and will lessen your risk for injury. One major downside to climbing statically is the fact that you spend more time on the wall, focusing on each hand and foothold. This might require more endurance and stamina, which might hinder some climbers from finishing the problem.
Alright you guys, we just sent a couple routes. Grayson tried to climb it as static as possible. I tried to be as dynamic as possible. Bella tried to see what was best for her. And really the consensus is climbing statically and climbing dynamically, there's not always one best choice. Sometimes you're gonna look at a problem and you're gonna need to both climb dynamically and statically. Sometimes it depends on how tall you are, how short you are, that's gonna determine how you climb. But really the goal is to be a well-balanced climber. Be able to climb dynamically, be able to climb statically, and you're gonna see how that affects your climbing. So we have one more climb for you. Go ahead and enjoy.
How'd that feel, Nate?
It's kind of tiring.
Consensus?
Fun. A little hard.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you let us know in the comments. What do you like better, static or dynamic climbing? Does it matter? Is it important? Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you guys next time.